Welcome back to my channel. I am Latte Desire. Happy Father's Day to you. I just want to let you know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Today I will be going on the road to speak with some dads to find out what's going on in their head, what's their thoughts, and how are they spending the day. So before we get into the video, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're not yet a part of my channel, and leave a comment down below. So let's click it and get right into the video. Come on!
We living free. I'm doing my business, doing what's right. I'm living happy. Yes, I'm alright. Taking chances. I'm doing just fine. Walking on sunshine. I'm living life.
Hi Alex, how are you? You good? How have you been lately?
I'm okay.
So should I tell him? This is my YouTube channel right now.
About my daughter.
No, I wouldn't go in that detail.
So what are you telling me about?
Okay, so Alex, I know Alex for a couple months, and he's a twin dad. Like, you have a lot of twins. Tell him how many twins you have with Alex.
6 other twins. They're all girls, and I adopted 3.
6 sets of twins, and he adopted 3 sets of twins?
No. Not
3.
Three, 3 babies. 3 baby boys. Because she gave me all girls.
All girls, so it's 12 girls. So you got 3 more boys, so now it's 15.
Right. And I just lost 1.
And you just lost 1. I just want to recognize you today because I know you're an amazing dad, and I've been talking to you on a daily basis, and I know that you're going through a very hard time, but you still manage to be a great dad. So I just want to give you this gift. Happy Father's Day.
You could have done right now.
Yeah, just want to let you know that you're appreciated. Right?
I don't know what it is, but thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one, alright?
Thank you.
Bye, Alex!
Bye.
How do you feel celebrating a day like today? Do you feel appreciated or are you just busy?
Busy, working, wouldn't believe we have a Father's Day. Every day we have a Father's Day.
Every day is
We
Father's
respect
Day.
the Father every single time.
Every single
So
time.
every time you have a Father's Day.
What's one thing that you didn't understand seeing your dad as a child growing up that you understand now?
We understand in the beginning.
The beginning?
Yes.
Like as it relates to like the sacrifice, because I know you're very much hard worker. So like, was your dad like that too, or?
Yes, that's what it is. He take care all, my parents same thing, he take care of their kids. I take care of my kids, same thing. We working hard to take care of my family.
Ooh, that's really good. I just want to let you know that you are appreciated,
Thank you.
you're a great dad, and I just want to give you this gift.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Alex.
Thank you, love.
Have a good
It's
one.
great, thank you. It's awesome.
You're welcome. Hello,
Hey.
I'm Latoya, Latte Desire. What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Hi, little man. What's your name? Kia. Kia. Oh, you have the best name. Kia? Like IKEA? Alright, so I just want to ask you a few questions. Like, today's a special day, Father's Day. How are you feeling?
Good. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
You feel like you've done it? Are you doing it? Are you
Yeah.
you're doing a great job?
We had breakfast in bed. He brought me some bagels, which was nice.
He brought you some bagels?
Yeah,
Good
made
job,
a
Kia.
card. Yeah, got some nice presents, so we had a lovely time. Yeah.
I love that. What other challenges do you face as a dad?
Well, we've got 3 kids.
Oh, you have 3
Yeah,
kids.
so there's a 2-year-old girl, and we've got a little baby. So it's all hard, but it's all worth it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
worth it. That's
Yeah.
a good way to put it.
Keeping them under control. Obviously in New York, so we're on the 6th floor of the building. We've got neighbours below us, so we make a lot of noise. So keeping them quiet
Keeping them quiet,
is
managing.
hard. Managing their energy, yeah. But it's all fun.
It's fun. What do you think about raising your kids in New York?
Love it. Yeah,
Love it?
it's very difficult. Well, it's not very difficult. It's hard, but it's good.
It's
You know,
good because
and I
there's
think
so much things to do.
there's so much to do, so much to see, so many experiences, and I think it makes for cool kids.
Cool kids.
Yeah, growing up in the city, yeah. So I think it's all worth it.
I love that. I
Can
love
we
that.
go on the carousel?
Yeah,
Oh, you want to go on that?
yeah, we're gonna go on the carousel. Yeah.
Oh, I want to go too. All right. So, what advice you you said also? I'm assuming that your wife.
Yeah, me and my wife. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about unity, raising the kids together?
Very important. Yeah. You know, it's so we're not from New York, so we don't have a big support system. So yeah, it's important that we're together and you know we help each other and support each other as much as we can. But having kids, I find we respect each other a lot more. Now we've had kids together and we know how hard it can be and we've seen what we're both capable of as parents. So yeah, I think it's made us a lot
I
more
want
united
to
having
go
kids.
on a carousel.
1 second, son.
Okay, I love that. You're from London,
England.
England,
So
yeah.
the north of England, yeah, a
The
place called
north, yeah.
Middlesbrough. Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it in the accent. All right, Kia. So I'm just gonna let you go, and you fairy. Just want to say thank you.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you for sharing too. Is there any advice would you give to a new dad or somebody that feel it's hard being a dad and want to give up?
To a new dad, somebody who's about to be a dad, and it's easy for me to say because we were quite stable when we had Kia, but it's not as, I don't think it's as hard as you think it's going to be when you first, maybe when you first find out you're going to be a dad. It does get harder as they get older, but the first kind of 6 months aren't as hard as you think. For dads that are finding it hard, I don't know really, I'd say everything passes. Every phase that they're in that you think is tricky, every phase that you think is hard, it passes, and then they're on to something else, and you just got to hope that next phase is easier and better than the last phase.
Better than the last phase,
Yeah.
as they're growing too.
Yeah,
What
but
was
things
it-
pass. Things pass.
What was your reaction when you first saw it? Because it's your first child, right?
Yeah.
What was your first reaction? Because I know some dads faint.
Yeah.
Some dads get a little anxious. Some like even watching. Were you able
I
to
was
see
I
when the
was at
baby
the birth.
coming up?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh
I was
shit!
there.
What was it like?
It was-
like
it was
like
mad.
you seeing that? Like were you? How do you feel? Like when you saw that? Like when you saw your.
It was mad, but it was also so weird because it had been such a, and my wife's labour wasn't long, it was like 3 or 4 hours, but just going through all that with her and then seeing him at the end of it, just madness is the only word I'd say, crazy. But I was really happy, I was
Some
really
magic.
pleased. Magic, madness, yeah, and just like, again, I think that's where that unity thing I was talking about, after seeing my wife go through that, I just couldn't believe
Wow.
how strong she was.
So you respected her more and you
Yeah,
appreciated for her.
yeah, I'd like to think I already had a lot of respect for her, but definitely after that, I was
Saw
like,
in
wow.
her like wow.
Yeah, there's something there that I could never do. I
Wow.
couldn't do that, and I don't know how she did it.
Wow.
So yeah,
I love
it
that.
changed a lot. Yeah, seeing it.
And just looking at what's one thing you love about your kids and being a dad.
Just the boundless energy. They just make everything fun.
Always fun, always living,
Yeah.
always being present too.
Yeah, they're just always there. They always want to play. They always want to have fun, and I just love it. I just love. Yeah, kind of makes you young. You have to give up a lot to have kids. You can't go to bars anymore as much as you like to. You can't go to restaurants. In a minute, son. But it also just makes you young as well because you spend your day playing and having fun with them when you're
nice.
off work. So yeah, it's just great. I
It's
love it.
great. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Continue. I just want to say, continue to be a great dad,
All right.
and I really appreciate men like you who step up and just keeping the family together.
Oh, well,
I
thank
just
you.
want
Yeah.
to respect you for that.
Oh, I
I just want to give
appreciate
you
it.
this gift,
Oh wow.
my last gift.
Oh,
to
thank
the
you so
fathers.
much. Appreciate that.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
great. Shall I open it now?
Yes, you can. It's a card and a cup.
Oh wow, look at that.
You can read what it
My happy
says.
place. The card. The card says. Do you want to look at it?
Yes.
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Very nice. Let's see what it says. Wishing you the chance to spend time doing things you enjoy with people you love. Wishing you a day that's happy, heartful, you deserve it. Oh, that's really
deserve it.
kind. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I am having that day.
You are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
How did you know you?
Well, she can tell I'm a father because I'm walking
You're
the
walking with
carousel
Kai.
you guys,
Respect. Thank you, man. Yeah, bye.
That was perfect. I know that you were a dad, so I just want to know, like, what was your reaction when you first heard that you were getting a baby?
That was a very exciting.
You were
moment for me.
excited?
Of course.
Why? Was it that you were anxiously waiting for a while, or why were you so excited?
Just the right time.
Just the right time.
Just the right time.
Wow. Were there any concern as it relates to finance, or if you were mentally ready to be a dad?
I was ready from my barn.
Yeah. So as it relates to finance, were you prepared for that?
Yes.
'Cause I know a lot of guys get that shocking feeling like, my pocket not ready, I'm gonna buy my house, I'm gonna buy the car, I'm gonna buy this, my family, I'm gonna go manage, I'm gonna go to this. What was that thought in your head? Like, you know, were you in that blank moment for a while?
Well, if you make a decision of getting a kid, you have to make a decision in long life. Like,
Yeah.
they're the future, so you have to make preparation of that. You understand?
Wow.
So that was a great thing, you know?
I also know that you are a very good stepdad. You don't just treat your stepchildren as if they're just stepchildren, and I'm really, really proud of you for doing that. Like, you don't say, oh, my stepson, you say my son. And it takes a real dad to actually acknowledge it, and, you know, to just say that with so much power and integrity. And what advice would you give to men out there? Because most men nowadays, they don't want to be stepdads. So how do you feel about being a stepdad, and what advice would you give to?
Well, my advice for them to give, if, as old time people say, if you upset the cow, you just upset the calf.
Repeat that.
So,
you take the cow, you have to take the
yeah,
calf.
right.
All right,
So you
fine.
have to upset your ladies' kids as yours.
Yeah.
So automatically, when you marry, you take a responsibility. Whether she have 5 kids, 6 kids, it's yours.
It's yours.
So
I love that.
yeah, so
I
that's
love that.
the appreciation I have. You know,
All right. I just want to.
respect is the key. Remember, the key.
All right, Dwayne. I just want to give you this gift of appreciation to let you know that, you know, we appreciate men like you every day, and thanks for helping to make this world a better place,
Thank you.
and being a dad and a stepdad too. So
Thank you very much.
let you know that you're appreciated,
Yeah.
and congrats, and continue doing the work.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Hey guys, so I'm sorry to interrupt your work. I just want to ask you guys some questions, you know. I'm Latoya, I'm Latte Desire. Also, I have a YouTube channel. What's your name?
Travis Roberts.
Travis Roberts.
Yes.
Okay, what's your name? Miguel Davis. Alright, so I just want to ask you guys 2 questions. Are you a dad?
No, I'm not.
You're not a dad? Are you expecting, or
No.
you're not
Not yet.
expecting? You're not yet?
Not yet. No.
Are you excitedly waiting, like you?
If it happened, it happened.
Happened.
Yes.
Okay. What's one thing that you love about your dad growing up?
One thing I love, he always liked to communicate with me. I could
Oh.
always go to him and speak to him about anything. So that was, makes things much easier. You learn about life from him. And sometimes some people are scared to ask their parents certain
Parents for
questions.
things, yeah.
But with him, I could always go and ask, and he will always have an answer.
Wow, I love that. I love that. I love that. That's good. That's good, because
Yes.
most of us growing up are always scared to even say hello to our kids, to our parents, or even to look into their eyes. So the
Exactly.
fact that you were able to do that, like, that's a blessing.
Yes, it was.
But what's, like, seeing that you are not yet a dad,
Uh-huh.
so why? Are you waiting? Are you planning? Or you making sure see a pocket tall? What is it? What is the way? What is
It
the
just
delay?
never happened. It
It
didn't
just
happen
never
yet.
did.
No.
Oh, I see you. I see you.
A lot of people don't plan it. It just happen.
What about you, Mr. Over there? Mr. Handsome smiling. What is that one thing that you love about your dad?
He's a go-getter, a hard worker.
He's a hard worker and a go-getter. So that's where you get that inner
Energy
drive from.
from, yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Nothing is too hard or impossible for him.
Wow. So what is the whole that though? Why yeah, like yeah,
Working
get
on
married
more goals, accomplishments. and-
Wow. So you want to make sure that when you're a dad, you're set.
Yeah, baby wasn't in need of anything. But planning to soon though.
But what is your goal as a dad? Like, how do you see yourself as a father?
My kid to grow just like me.
As in having the connection and the relationship with your dad. That's great. That's great. But I just want to let you guys know that thanks for your time, because I know that you guys are working. I definitely, this is a mobile.
Yes, who's next mobile auto spa?
I show them.
There you go.
Who's next? Mobile
Auto
Auto
Spa.
Spa. So that's on Instagram. Where
It's
can
on
they find
Instagram.
it?
Yes, you can
All
find it
right.
on Instagram.
So make sure it's gonna call them for get in the car, start out.
Exactly.
Right.
There you go.
I just want to thank you guys so much, and I just want to leave this as an appreciation for your time, and hoping that next month, I joke.
Next year.
Next year, them time here, we'll be seeing a little toddler around the place and
Thank you very much.
sending you guys. Hey Joel, how are you?
Good day, good day.
Yeah,
I'm
you
good.
good? You
Yes,
good?
ma'am.
Yes, I'm just going around asking some questions as it relates to Father's Day. I just wanted to know, what was your first reaction when you found out that you were about to get a child?
Well, really, I was just like, oh, good.
You were good? Like,
Yeah, I was just like, good. Like some people be all nervous. I was just like, good.
you were
I
good.
get to pass over a legacy.
Wow, that's nice. That's good. What was your concern? Because I'm sure that's shocking news. What was your biggest concern? Was it finance? Was it the mother? What was your biggest concern?
My biggest concern ever was having a wicked baby mama.
A wicked baby mama?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Wow.
Why you seem shocked by that one?
Yeah, because I'm a mother too, so that one.
No, you know what happened is, and sure enough, I end up actually witnessing what a lot of dudes, unfortunately, be saying. That, everything start off right, but postpartum is a very serious thing that goes on. So they end up treating the woman a certain way, and then some women just want a child as a come up. A paycheck. So now this is where finances come into play. Like, you don't want to be paying crazy child support. I mean, if they only go by so much you make, right? So that's really not a problem. The problem is when you end up owing child support. So now they taking what the child's supposed to be getting and what you owe for child support. So having a wicked baby mother,
Wicked.
I didn't want to go through that. Yeah, because if you're taking care of your child, and then my main thing was if they would try to keep you from your child, because women use that as a pawn a lot of times.
Do you think the system is fair as it relates to child support for dads?
No, it's not fair. But now I'm seeing a lot of women are being put on child support now, because the men are learning the G now.
Oh.
That's what it really is. And they're not being fair to the women either. It's a system that's designed to trap you in. So that was my biggest problem when it came to me being a father. That's what was in my mind that I was really worried about.
Are you still currently in a relationship with a mom, or?
Nah.
No?
That's dead. Because
That's
like,
dead? Oh,
no, like I
shit.
said, with what you witness, and when you have an individual that's looking to actually take care of the child, but you're using different means or you're using a system to get at them, that brings an attitude where a man, because this is for Father's Day, would not want to have a child again with another woman that they think is. So it's not so much that you have insecurities or fear of being a father, dealing with a child. Nowadays, it's, damn, I'm gonna have to deal with the moms.
Wow, the baby mama drama?
Right, but nowadays it's not drama. I call it baby mama terror.
Oh, shoot.
You know
Yeah,
what
that's
these
true.
women be doing out here.
Some women, okay?
You know, all right.
Some women.
Some, it seems like more than
Some women,
average.
yeah.
You know,
More than
you
average.
don't wanna, you just don't wanna go through that. So as a father, when you think of Father's Day, like how mothers say, Mother's Day is every day, right?
Yeah.
Father's Day is every day, and it seems like a lot of men are not getting enough credit
Yeah,
as
not
they
feeling
deserve.
appreciated. Like you guys
Yeah.
don't feel appreciated.
Because like if you pay child support for somebody, like in my case, that would say, yo, I'll offer to pay extra just to keep that baby mother away. You understand? You don't want to be in that conflict, but then it changes the dynamic because now the relationship with your child, you don't want to be involved with the baby mother. So now if she's the one that has the child, you know what I'm saying? So if anything, that would be the fear. I would have to fight to see my child, like most men, especially on a Father's Day. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to go through that.
If you guys were living under the same roof as one unity, the financial situation will be way much better because you'll be able to provide for your child, and which will be cut down the expense on her side too, because she wouldn't have to pay rent or pay for mortgage or in that
Wouldn't
sense.
have to pay that much
Yeah.
for rent and mortgage. You ever heard of a West Indian marriage?
West Indian.
Right?
No.
Where the father and mother, they're not dealing with each other, but they're living in the house, same
Yeah,
household,
yes,
taking care
yes.
of the child.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it, especially in America, you mainly hear of Asian community doing that? Like when you
Doing
really
good,
get
that's
to
true.
know,
There's a structure, there's system.
there's
put in
a
place.
system because it's the
Always
betterment
set
to
up, yeah.
provide the legacy for the
For-
child. So if it's a situation where, even like I said, we get a house, we put together, let's say we buy a 3-family house, right? We have my floor, your floor, and then we could rent out the next floor, and some people rent out the basement. So that's a source of income coming in. We're not dealing with each other, we're dealing for the betterment of the child. And then when come time, we leave this section in our will for
For the
that
child.
child.
Yeah,
So
so you
now
can
when the
have something.
child gets older and is around our age, they don't have to worry about paying rent. I mean,
Oh.
it's common sense.
Yes,
But
it
common
does.
sense is not that common nowadays. And that's not just on a woman's behalf, that's on the men's
Men's
behalf
side,
too.
High five for that one. High five again. Because I believe that the man is the head of the family, so he is the decision maker.
The problem is
Most of
a
the,
lot of
that's
the
what
women,
should happen.
the problem is a lot of women want to be the father and the
Oh,
mother.
shoot! So,
And that is a huge problem.
what do you like? Let me ask this very harsh question, because growing up, you will hear the term deadbeat dad. Like my dad, I would consider him as a deadbeat dad, and we hear this every day. But yeah, we don't like. There's mothers out there who are not doing their part, but they're not considered as a deadbeat mom. So, what do you think about the name?
Well,
Or how
first
do you
off,
feel?
what is the clarification of a deadbeat dad?
For me,
Give me characteristics of a dead, because I was called a deadbeat dad,
ooh,
okay? And when I showed the text, like, look, this is what this person is calling me, all because I wouldn't give extra money for the child's school lunch. Never mind that I bought groceries. Never mind that I paid everything else. I'm like, no, you're the mother. Why don't you make school lunch at home, wake up in the morning, or make the child lunch at night? Why have to buy groceries and then still turn around and pay for food in school?
I get
So
you're
what
saying.
is a deadbeat dad?
Oh, to me, basically, like my dad is a capital of deadbeat dad. He wasn't supportive. He wasn't being there. As it relates to finance, I probably see my dad like probably 2 or 3 times for the year. Honestly, I don't even know that if my dad is alive right now. I don't know where he is. I cannot call to say, okay, this is where my dad is. I don't know my dad birthday. I don't know. The only thing that I know for my dad is first and last name, and where is my grand aunt used to live. That's the only thing that I know. And it's not like my mom cut it off, because I've never heard.
That's
my
what I
mom.
was about to ask.
No, she did not. My mom passed away when I was 12, but I've never heard my mom said anything bad about her. I grew up to learn that he was a deadbeat dad because my grandmother said it. But in situation, I'm not saying that you are doing the same, because you're saying that you are supporting.
I have my
your
daughter
child.
right now.
Yeah, you
I'm
supporting
with my
your
daughter right
daughter,
now. I
yeah.
make sure I see her. I wanted to see her more, but how I realize it is, like I had witnessed it, and what a lot of men go through. The moms would try to create a situation where the father cannot see the child, or make it so difficult where the child have to be pushed away. Listen, only until you've been falsely arrested, you get to understand. Only until you're going through a divorce, right? And in the divorce, it shows that, oh, you abandoned the dwelling place, and left the person, how you say, stranded with the child. Until you're like, wait a minute, that's the narrative that's going around. But here's the text message showing what this person tell me they don't want me part of this, or they went and did this to bring this outcome. So if you get a person falsely arrested, which is happening a lot to a lot of dudes, men that are fathers, they get falsely arrested. Some, they have every right to be arrested, but I'm talking about you have a huge amount that's being falsely arrested. If they're being falsely arrested and then get a restraining order put on them, and then if you're the type of mother that's wicked, like I said, and you now turn around and say, I want not just a restraining order for me, but for my child as well, how is that pops is going to see the child now?
Wow, that's a good way.
You see, a lot of children,
Yeah,
and only growing up, and a lot of, and unfortunately, it hurts more when it's a female, a daughter, right? I've seen situations where women grew up the better part of their life hating their father until the mother died, or some case like that, and then they start going through the mother journey, and they're seeing the mother talking about what she's gonna do to hurt the man, or they get to find out some court documents where she was saying, oh, she didn't want this to be, where she don't want the father to see the child. So it's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. So just because they don't say nothing to you or bad talk that your father in front of you doesn't mean that they haven't took place or did something behind the scenes.
That's true.
Now, you
know.
do have, now the sad part about that is, on the flip side, you have a lot of dudes that are what we call F-boys.
Oh, yeah.
And
yes.
they don't want to take care of their children.
They want nobody. Let us talk shit.
Let's keep it real. And they use what a lot of the wicked women do as an excuse to put it on a good woman and to get out their responsibilities. That's all it is. I know it. I know it.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to a mom out there? What's the best advice you would give to any mother? To all mothers out there?
Wait. You mean somebody that's a mother to be?
Mother to be.
All right. First,
let's
let's give the advice for the mother to be,
Okay.
or who wants to be a mother. First, if I close your damn legs.
Oh.
And then when you do open it, and then when you do, she's and then when you do open your legs, choose wisely of the phallus that you choose to enter your womb, because you can't go out here and pick a dude and now you're going around crying, he's a deadbeat dad, he's a deadbeat dad.
No, I have to speak on that because
Wait, before you go there, you have dudes that put up a front. So then I'm like, okay, that dude put up a front, but how long you been with that dude? And then they be like, oh, I've been with the person for a year. What? You've been with a person for a year, and when did you start letting him, wait, When did you start letting him raw dog you? They be like, what? We don't use condoms. So
No, but-
if you don't use condoms, you don't think you're gonna get pregnant. And if you don't want to get pregnant for this dude,
Listen, to be honest, like you can, like time cannot determine a person because a person can be with you for years
that is
and they're
true.
still crap. And
That
a
is
person
true.
can be with you for 1 month and they're the best person for
That
your,
is true.
for
But
your
we're
life.
talking about if you're a mother or you want to be a mother, you have to choose wisely. And then after you choose, there's certain stuff you have to set up. Because we could talk all we want about a deadbeat dad. Remember, what about the dad that dies?
Yeah.
Now you're still in the same situation as if, how you doing? As if a dude was there and left.
That's true.
You're still in the same situation. And I always tell women, before you even try to have a baby with this dude, how you gonna have a baby with a dude and y'all ain't even got a bank account together?
Things happen, the condom burst.
No, real
The
talk.
condom burst, that's
okay,
why.
all right, the condom burst, but you
there's no
still
condom.
choose to have that baby.
But what if the woman that wants to have a child?
Now, the woman that wants to have a child or the woman that has a child, a lot of the women, they figure, like I said, they don't need the man.
One advice would you give to a dad right now?
The-
What would
it
you
was-
want to say to a new dad?
keep your damn pants on. Keep
So
your
the list,
pants
are
on
we
and
gonna
choose
make
wisely.
babies?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right, so
We
choose
have,
wisely.
listen. All right, listen. When you see not just celebrities, but other men out here that's working hard at 9 to 5, constantly in and out the damn court system. You see inflation, you see everything rising, you see everything what's going on. Why would you push and look to have a baby or having sex unprotected when you know there's a chance for you to have a child? So you're doing this, so you're just as much to blame.
As the
But let's
woman.
say the chick is acting good,
As
because like I
Kevin
said,
you
some
should
women
not be having.
switch.
Kevin said you should not be doing certain things. Kevin Samuels said you should not be doing certain things as a man. You should not be entertaining a woman if you're not doing this. If you're not.
No,
doing
you
that.
see, no. You see, this is why I be like, forget Kevin Samuels
yeah.
on that. Because if you're hooking up with somebody, it's in order to make things happen and build.
That's true.
People need each other,
So
and when you have a
community,
child, the child need both of you as a unit. The problem is why so many people are messed up is everybody looking out for self or think they have to be a certain way, and which they do have to be a certain way, but they want to be at an even higher standard. So now when you don't reach those standards, it's a problem for the next individual. But let's say you are reaching those standards. Now everybody's different. Like you said, you could start off with somebody good and over time they switch up on you. But now this is where you have to have your contingency plan in case something happened. Like I said, how are you, and then for the ones that do have a child, if you have a child right now you're gonna say I'm putting you on the spot. Do you have life insurance for your child?
If I have a child.
No. You have a child, right? Do you have life insurance for your child?
I had a child, but if he was here, he would have had life.
Okay.
Health insurance, life insurance. Everything.
Okay, now the next thing is, do you have life insurance?
No.
All right then. So this is the next thing. Men, as you say, the advice I give to men, but mothers too.
Yeah,
you
security
have to
for the
put
future.
life insurance for yourself and put life
Repeat
insurance
that.
for your child.
You have to put.
You
life
have to put
insurance.
life insurance
Yes.
for yourself and your child. If you're smart, you would take out $1 million life insurance policy on yourself now while you are young. Because after how many years it starts paying for itself, so you don't ever have to put in for it again. Now when you, because you know you're going to decide to have children, so now when you have a child, you put your child as the beneficiary, right? So anything happen, now it ain't costing you no $1 million to
Yeah.
get married. You get what I'm saying? So the child would have some type of
Something,
money. If,
yeah.
God
That's
forbid
true.
if you die, if you die while the child is still young, at least the child
Something.
would have at least a substance,
Sustaining,
and
yeah.
there you go. So that is the problem.
That's good. Yeah, that's facts. That's what most black family don't know.
For
And it's
Father's
sad, yeah.
Day, men need
Make sure
to
you
get
get life
themselves
insurance.
life insurance. And don't worry about, oh, the mother getting
the
it
benefit.
or whatever. No, you put this for your child, and you could even make a will, and that's the next thing people are not doing. You have to make preparations because prevention is always better than cure.
All right. Thank you, Joel, so much.
No problem.
I appreciate you. I just want to let you know that you are a great dad.
Thank
want to show
you.
my appreciation.
Thank you. Look at this. Never mind my hand all ash here when I was washing dishes. Thank you. Greatly appreciate you. All right.